Welcome to another edition of the Mav Caw Show. I'm Mav.
I'm Caw. Howdy.
How was your day, Caw?
That was pretty good. I went into the town, discovered the area. I'm new around here, so I wanted to go explore.
Yeah.
It's pretty dead town. It's like a ghost town for real. All at 1 o'clock, all the businesses are closed down except for a grocery store and the gas stations. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, everything pretty much closes here, I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock.
7, 8 o'clock. No, I repeat. I was out at 1 o'clock, and everything was closed.
Yeah.
I was the traffic, and I was walking.
It's a Monday.
And I don't mean Christopher walking. I was just walking along, and I saw all the places were closed down. I didn't know what to do, so I stopped, got me a pop or two, and came home.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot going on.
That's my Christopher walking, everybody.
So to bring everybody up to speed here, we released our new podcast last night. This morning, actually, sorry.
Yes.
And I've been, we've gotten comments and messages, private messages and stuff. People really liked our the research stuff that we do.
Yeah.
I personally don't like to say something without knowing I can back it up.
True. I mean, and still, like, we're only like 12 podcasts in, maybe.
No, we're like 20.
20? Wow,
Yeah.
that many already?
Yeah.
Well, so my point is, we're still fairly new, so it's going to get greater later. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do what we can, but our research is going to get better later. And I think it's a thing with editing, though.
That's the whole thing, though. I don't want to say something unless I can back it up with the fact.
Right. Yeah, for real.
And
we had a couple of our first ones where, like, we thought we knew and we didn't look it up and we were wrong, but that's when you went in and typed in at the bottom of the screen. And
I try to put corrections in when I catch myself.
We're
Speaking
learning.
of corrections, let me make some here. On one of my other podcasts, we were talking about the director Paul W.S. Anderson, and I said he directed John Wick.
Right.
He does not. He actually directs the Resident Evil series.
Yeah, I didn't know either way. So, like, I don't really look at who the director of a movie is,
Well, I mean, when you watch a movie, the director is the one who takes it in the direction it's supposed to go in.
Right.
Which
I know
is
the bigger ones, like Steven Spielberg, you know what I mean? I know, I know his movies. You could just tell.
Right.
By how it's set up and how it goes along,
Yeah. So, and then, of course, sometimes we make jokes during podcast.
Yeah.
And that's all they're meant to be. They're not meant to offend anybody or, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. We grew up in a generation where we grew up with Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy and Archie Bunker and
Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah. So, like, we would jive on each other's races and sex and everything. We didn't care because it was funny. It was meant to be funny, and that's all it was a joke.
Yeah, it was never meant to.
I'm going to say, like I always say to people, man, it's a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard, man.
Right.
Okay? For real. Because if you're going to take it hard like that, that just tells me what kind of person you are, and I probably don't want to be friends with you.
Yeah. You just got to, roll with the punches. And,
exactly.
Yeah, so if we say anything like
offensive,
Caw brought something to my attention the other day that I said, and one of our viewers took it as a remark toward her, and it wasn't meant that way, so I apologize for that. But
to be fair, I even thought it was towards her too. I really did, and I'm just like, hey. After the podcast, I was like, "Hey, man, we can't be doing that."
And it wasn't because
these are our subscribers, man.
Caw and I have this agreement between us. Is the way it worked out. So I won't say any names, but we agreed none of this one and none of this one anymore.
Yeah,
and
there's two.
That's why I said what I said. Right? We agreed. But
That's why I was like, it's just, I got no opinion. That's all you, brother.
but that's what Caw and I agreed to, so that's what I made a joke about. And he understood when I explained it to him. He said, "Oh yeah." I said, "That's why that's the reason I said that."
Yeah.
So I apologize to our viewer for that. Truly. But sometimes we take things.
I made him apologize. No, I didn't, man.
No, he didn't.
I was hoping he wouldn't hear that, but he's looking right at the video in front of us.
And I have the headphones on, genius.
Oh, yeah. We have ears on.
So even if you whisper in the mic, they can hear you.
Wow. Oh, yeah, I can hear myself. Crazy.
Wow.
I told you I'm not tech savvy. I forgot how microphones and earbuds work. These ain't even earbuds. They're headphones. They're big old studio headphones.
Yeah, they're studio. Yeah. Yeah. Very expensive headphones.
Hey, I never said I was right.
Yeah, so you can tell we have a lot of fun when we do stuff. You guys would kill to see the stuff we haven't used.
Man,
the bloopers.
Oh my goodness, man. If you guys actually hung out with us, you'd be rolling, man. Me and him drive on each other. Yeah. He gets me more because of my lifestyle, but
Now you just say, see now,
man, some funny stuff.
You just shot yourself in the foot.
Not really, because I didn't say what kind of lifestyle.
No, but you shot yourself
in the foot. Man, he comes out with some zingers, man, and I'm just like, your hammer's dumb.
Like, you shot yourself in the foot because you're just telling them mine's better because you make it so easy. That's all you said. I make it easy for him.
Whatever, man. Your hammer's dumb, dude. And if you don't get your hammer's dumb thing, you had to have been there for it. One day he was like, "You're dumber than a bag of hammers," and this other cat was like, "Your hammer's dumb." Man, that was like the funniest thing ever. I loved it. I love it. I love him, man. He's so funny.
When people can't snap, I mean, because
they ain't got nothing to say.
They have no idea how to snap. Yeah.
That takes me back, man. I had to have been at least like 15 years old.
Yeah.
Man. Me and my buddy across the street and his brother, we were having a Yo Mama joke contest. And the Yo Mama jokes from back in the day, they're corny now. If you heard them now.
Yeah.
So I said something like, "Your mama's so fat, she plays hopscotch like Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn."
Right.
And that was funny back then. But his comeback was, "Oh yeah, well, your mama's so fat, she could sit on a couch with milk." I was like, wait, what? Dude, my sister heard him and she just cracked up laughing, man.
Damn.
Sit on a couch with milk.
With milk,
yeah. Like, really, you couldn't think of nothing else,
really?
Man. Like,
yeah. Come on, man. There's all kinds of Yo Mama jokes with Cheerios, space.
No, we went through them all. That's why. He didn't have nothing else to say. We went through all the ones we heard on all the comedy shows and everything.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Yo Mama jokes used to come fast and furious.
My favorite one is, "Your mama's so stupid she thought Cheerios was donut seeds."
Yeah.
I think I said that on another podcast.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
Sometimes
them.
I repeat myself.
No.
Sometimes I repeat myself.
Not you, Caw.
But, hey, that's what we're here for, man.
Sometimes I wonder about you.
Hey, you know what? So does my God. He's like, "Man, what the heck did I create?"
Right. Just looks at you and wonders.
Shakes his head like.
It's like, man, what happened to this one? Did I?
My guardian angel's like, "Please don't. You're going to get me fired."
Your guardian angel's probably drunk, passed out in an alley.
I already got one wing taken away. Now I just fly in circles.
Right. Yeah, so we just figured we would come on here and
goof off.
Kind of explain everything to you guys with what we're doing and make it simple for us.
And plus goof off.
And Caw can goof off.
Yeah.
So
It's fun. I don't care.
Caw and I have found a location.
Yes.
For our live podcast.
Yep.
It'll take place 9-10 o'clock at night. We're not sure.
10:30 is when she says it happens.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll start at 10 and just go through for like an hour, maybe.
Yeah, we'll probably do an hour live broadcast. Unless things start happening, then we would go longer.
Yeah.
But I got a phone call that this person was very afraid to stay at her store because she said the door handles were jiggling.
Yeah. And voices,
lots of weird things happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try to set that up.
And this is an older person saying this.
Yes, this is
it's not some young cat making up stories.
No,
you know what I mean. Like,
well, when she called me on the phone, it was 5:30, I guess.
Yeah,
and she sounded pretty scared,
shook up. Yeah. No, I heard her.
Yeah,
it wasn't on speakerphone, but I can hear her talking. She was a little loud about it. Like she was.
Her voice was cracking and shaking.
She didn't know what to do.
Yeah, my daughter was actually with her that day, and she had my daughter put a huge chest in front of this door because she says, it keeps shaking the door handle trying to get in.
You already know what I'm going to do. When we're there, that door handle starts shaking, I'm opening it.
If that door handle starts shaking, I can probably guarantee it's going to be like Scooby-Doo. Yeah.
Maybe. Run, Raggy.
Run, Raggy. Run.
Like holy crap, Scoob. No, but now I'm going to open it, man.
Yeah.
Like, as much stuff that has happened here in this house that we made podcasts on.
Yeah, but
I'm like the Ghostbusters now, man. I ain't afraid of no ghosts, dude. Right. I'm going to open that door, man.
Yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna set it up. We'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, and it's gonna be live. It's gonna be raw, uncut, no edits, nothing. It's gonna be live, brand new to you and us. Us, you know. So
yeah, so
that's exciting. I can't wait for that, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Really cool. If we get something, that's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be awesome.
My whole life, I've been trying to prove to people that, like, the spirit realm is real. I don't care who you are, man. And I actually had a theory. This is my own theory, okay? Now, if anybody else had this theory, I'm unaware of it, all right? But
okay,
I believe that when you fall asleep and you're dreaming, I believe that's spirit realm.
I don't know.
I have run across people that I've never met in my life. And I have remembered their names and everything when I woke up. My little brother, he wrote it down and whatever, and then he went and looked it up, and he was like, dude, that person's dead.
Right.
And there's no way I could have known that because it never made the news or nothing. He paid the money or whatever he had to do to look it up because you can only get like death certificates if you pay for them.
Yeah.
But there was a few names that I told him that I honestly think that that's the same realm, dude.
Or your mom.
And I died last year, and I didn't see no tunnel and people that I knew growing up and stuff like. No, dude, it was just like I was asleep.
Right.
It was exactly like I was asleep.
Well, the thing
I was dreaming.
And your mom has said this many times. Who we love, Miss Carol, on the pod show.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, Mom. But your mom has said this. You've seen and heard things your whole life.
Yeah.
So that might be the way it is for your dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe. I don't know, man. I've proved the things I've seen with one of our podcasts.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that.
No, I know. If they're seeing this podcast and they haven't seen the other ones yet, check out our other podcast. What was that one called?
Which one?
The one with the chair moving in it.
Oh, Caught. CAW''T.
Yeah, look that one up. Man, I'm telling you what. That is insane, dude. Like,
But like my dreams, I don't think I'm in the spirit realm for the simple reason I've never seen a pink polka dotted elephant in my entire life.
you never know, man. It might be there in a different realm.
And I've never ridden a dinosaur in real life.
I've never dreamt about a dinosaur because I've never seen a real live one.
Oh, I love dinosaurs.
I do too, but I've never seen a live one. I've
You
never
know?
dreamt about them. And if I
Really?
did, it was like a toy or something.
Dude, I have like,
Like, oh man, I can't reach it. There's one behind you.
what?
A toy dinosaur. Bammers, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that, a Brontosaurus?
Yeah.
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 It's an herbivore. It eats plants.
Yeah.
I remember that from Shul.
Sure.
Yes, I call it Shul. I pronounce things how they're spelled. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be a great live show. I do.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping we capture something.
Man, me too, dude. That would just be amazing. And I'm hoping it don't hurt us. That would be cool.
I'm hoping it doesn't
did you
attach
hear
to
that?
us. Yes, I did.
Okay, so 16 minutes and like 10 seconds. Why I just heard something in my headphones.
I heard something in my headphones.
I don't know if it's gonna be on the.
Yeah.
Wow, that was wild, dude.
I'm thinking it might be one of the kids, but
No, I don't know, man, because their room is right next door, and there's nobody in that room next door, dude.
You know, some noise in this house. It's weird. It
travels weirdly, but
weirdly in this house. Yeah.
I didn't hear one of the kids. I heard. I don't know, dude. It kind of sounded like a kid.
Yeah.
And when we say kids, his kids are adults. We just say kids because they're a lot younger than us.
Yeah.
But I heard a kid, like a small kid.
Yeah, I heard something. Whatever it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the kids.
Okay, that is the kids.
I figured it was the kids.
Man, hey, because there's other podcasts that we made too where their voices came through.
Yeah. The new horror movies or
Yeah.
the Stephen King
Mhm.
podcast we did.
Mhm.
It's around 11 minutes. Caw is talking about the balloon floating around the store.
Yeah.
And if you listen carefully,
And you'll see us not talking.
and he stops. I think the last word he says is no.
Yeah, I'm like, nope.
And then he
And I'll
stops,
lean back.
and you hear in the microphone, and it wasn't either one of us,
Right.
but it's there. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. And then there was that other one where I was describing something that happened in this room that we're in right now.
Yeah.
I was describing how I heard a baby crying, and then I heard a mother
That was
comforting the baby by humming in a tune.
that was
And
in
I was about to hum the tune, and right when I took a breath to start humming, you hear a lady humming.
Yeah.
And
That was on Caught.
yeah, that was wild, dude.
Yeah.
And then there was another part on the same video where I don't know, I'd have to go back and watch it because it doesn't sound the same, but when it happened in my headphones, I heard my love.
Right.
It was like my love.
Huh?
That's what I heard. But it didn't sound the same when we played it back. It sounded like murmured, you could barely hear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy, dude. I'm all about the ghost stuff, dude. Like, it intrigues me so much, man.
Right.
I want to see the other side, but while I'm alive.
Right.
Like if there could be some kind of way to visit it, I would totally do it.
Right. Of course. I
'Cause
mean, it's the unknown.
It wouldn't be just humans. You would see animals and bugs and everything. Everything you'd see here, you'd see there.
Right.
Somebody once had a theory. They said, you know how once in a while you feel like a little bug or something on you and there's nothing there? Somebody said, man, what if that's the ghost of all the bugs you've ever killed? Could be. They're haunting you,
Could be.
They're little souls, too. They're tiny souls, but they
Yeah.
matter, too,
Yeah, heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if, we really want you guys to tune in when we do the live show. I think it'll be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to do it. I'm hoping we can do it this week or early next week.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be on, like, the night before my day off.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I got to get up early. So,
yeah, no, yeah.
like,
no.
I'll work that day, and then the
Come
next
home
day I'll
and
be
change,
off.
yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, I've already got that planned out.
Cool.
But I just got to set up a day. Now, what I was thinking was Saturdays are the most busiest days
Yeah.
where things would get riled up.
Yeah.
So
I
if you
suppose. I mean, there is no day specific to me, dude. Sometimes it just has. Honestly, I think it's when the cosmos are lined up a certain way or something.
Yeah.
That's when,
well, they say
you know what
when,
I mean?
when
When the
you have
realms open up.
when you have a lot of energy in a place, that's
Yeah.
why I say that.
Yeah.
You know, so the more energy you have inside, the better it would be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I think it's gonna be a great
especially
show.
how we always talk about how like I'm the haunted one. Like things always happen with me.
Yeah.
It might spike that night that we go.
Yeah.
It might spike because I'm there. You know, like
it could.
I don't know what it is, but they're just drawn to me, man.
Yeah, and again, that's something that you and I both know. You know, so hopefully we can, you know, we can get you to attract something or something.
Yeah.
Just don't bring it home with you.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I'm not gonna like draw it out. I'm not gonna call it out. You know what I mean? We're just gonna go there, and we're not gonna speak to it or nothing for anything to happen. We're just gonna go there and just wait for something to start happening. That's when we'll.
Yeah, and we can walk around and really kind of see what's going on.
Yep. I mean, if something happens, cool. If not,
we tried.
It's not a guarantee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But we tried. You know, and
if something does happen, just know it's not set up. Like, we don't own this store that we can go to. The lady's scared, and she's allowing us to go there.
Right.
We're not setting nothing up, and it's just going to be me and him. We don't have a team of people.
Nope, no producers.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm the only producer.
Right, and we're in a town where he's been living here for some years, but like he don't know many people here because he's a at home type of person.
Yeah,
he don't get out.
No,
and me, I left my hometown and washed my hands of everybody in there and left, and it's all behind me. I don't know anybody here.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be me and him. And
that's it. The doors will be locked. You won't be able to get in, and no one will know we're there, and that's the way it's gonna be.
We should set up a camera outside too somehow. Maybe you're.
Yeah, I've got small cameras
so that we can show them that nobody's pulling up, nobody's outside.
Yeah.
You know
well, she's I mean, she's got security footage I can get too.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's not an issue.
Right. So.
But I told her if anything else happens, take out your phone and start recording.
Yeah, if you're not scared enough.
And she said okay. So if anything does happen, whether it be between tonight and say by the time we get in there, hopefully she takes her phone out and just starts recording what's going on so that we can put it.
I wish she would have did that already. A lot of people don't think to do that.
They're scared.
They're too scared.
Yeah.
I've been scared a couple times where I couldn't move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I wish I would have been able to capture that footage.
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. When that chair rolled towards your bed, that was it for me.
Yeah. I showed him when he woke up, and I showed him on my phone, and his mouth just was like, he was like.
Yeah.
His mouth dropped. He was like, what the? Because he knows there's nothing up here that I could set up to pull it or move it or anything without having. We're on a carpet, and these chairs are heavy duty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got steel and
it takes a little force to move it.
Yeah, even Caw's new pod chair I got.
Yeah, it's smaller than his, but it's still hard to move.
Still has wheels. It swivels. It's a really nice chair.
Yeah, I like it.
He's got the armrest now, and the back has a lower lumbar in it.
Yep.
I do gotta bring this up here before we run out of time. Caw bought a new hat today.
Oh, I did.
So I finally got mine back.
Yeah, that's his hat. I always worry. Hold on. Here.
Yeah, hold on.
Hold these.
He's gonna grab his hat and he wants to show off his brand new hat. So. Oh yeah, see.
See, I can't wear it with the headphones because it don't fit over the top. And if I wear the headphones and put that on, it don't fit. And then if I put the headphones behind my neck, it falls off my ears. So
he can't wear his...
this is my new hat. That's why, it goes with the whole howdy howdy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I had another hat back home in my hometown, and it was leather, and like I pretty much made it. You know what I mean? And I had a different skull. This is a what is that? A bull skull? This is a bull skull. Mine was like a demonic skull.
Yeah.
And I used this metal belt that I found. A metal belt. It was like rings, and like Slash from Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
And I had that around it. I put all that together and everything, and I made it my own. But I found this at a thrift shop today. It's not a bad hat. It was only $5.
Yeah.
I like that. that. Yes, I'm cheap like that. I don't care. I don't care who you are, man. If you can get a deal like that, go for it. But yeah, I like it. It looks good on me, I think.
Yeah.
I've gotten compliments on it already, and I just got it today. I got a bunch of compliments on it.
Good.
Hey, you know what I want to bring up, man?
What's that?
I want to say thank you to our subscribers.
Absolutely.
Man, we broke 100.
We did.
How many we at? 100 and what? It's like right over 100.
Last I looked, it was 105.
105? Yeah,
105.
That is awesome.
And
what's that one video? We got like 500 something views on a video that we have. What video was that?
The horror movies one.
Yeah, the horror movies. Man, that is awesome. Thank you guys so much, man. And if you guys, man, if you're just the first time watching this, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit, like or whatever. Leave comments. If there's anything we ever talk about that touches your soul or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and...
I need to rephrase. I was just notified by YouTube. We're up to 107.
107, man. Thank you guys, man. That is awesome.
That's cool. We appreciate it a lot.
Yep.
We're glad you guys like it because we love doing it.
Hey, we was skeptical at first. We was like, oh, we'll get like 10 subscribers. And it started out with a low number and it stayed there for a while, but then word got out and then, we did some few other things differently and whatever. So it's getting better. It's getting better.
We try to change it up. We don't want it to be the same old things you guys have seen, you know what I mean?
Right. And if it is something that somebody else covered, we want to do
our take
of it and our thoughts about it.
Yeah.
We don't want to mimic and copy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've seen so many videos where they were exactly the same. Word for word, like the media does.
Yeah, I'm just really glad that they love, two morons talking into a microphone.
That's cool, man.
But
I think of this as like a live radio show, man. Like a talk radio, pretty much, but with you can see us.
Yeah, that, and we try to be at least factual. We're not trying to make stuff up.
Right.
Anything we say, we do use facts.
Yep. And if we don't know the facts, we at least will say out loud. We're like, in my opinion,
right.
It's like this.
If we get something wrong, of course,
we go back and correct it.
The other day, he said that Donald Sutherland played in Needful Things.
Yeah, he did.
But if you notice at the bottom of the screen, I put the correct actor.
Who is it?
Max von Sydow.
No, man.
Yep. It sure is. That's who the pictures are of, Max von Sydow.
I didn't go back. I didn't see that. I didn't view our own podcast. No, man, I swear.
No.
Oh, man, no, you're right. That wasn't Donald Sutherland.
No, it was Max von Sydow, yeah.
Dude, a picture of him just came into my head right now. I'm like...
Well,
you know what, though? I don't care. Donald Sutherland would have did a great job. Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, man. I can't believe I was wrong about that.
Yeah, and I got to hand it because Max von Sydow played a great devil.
Yeah, he did.
He was very convincing.
Yeah. Who played a great devil was Al Pacino, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was real good.
Yes, he was.
And I don't remember the actor's name, but he played in Little Nicky. He played the devil. He was more of a... He was a comedic devil.
Harvey Keitel.
And can't forget Tim Curry.
Tim Curry.
The devil in Legend.
That is the best I've ever seen.
Yep.
Best I've ever seen.
Yeah, man.
Hands down. I don't care. No one's even come close to that.
Yeah. And that makeup job they did. Oh,
yes.
my God, dude. Like,
yes,
that was
absolutely.
Awesome. Big old horns.
Absolutely.
I think we're about out of time here, man.
Yeah. So we just wanted to bring you guys up to speed. We love all of you. All of you. We thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. So we will see you guys next time.
See ya.